Globalization is a step to unity. Scientists think that the purpose of life is to evolve, to grow. They think the purpose of our species is to learn, innovate, renovate ourselves in newer and better species. Our kind is not only continuing to grow, our knowledge is also rising in an exponential rate, wherein technology, science, and math continue to improve every year, enhancing our intelligence, and so even basic things like homework will get harder as the years go by. The only limit for our intellect's growth is time, in which time we don't have a lot. As time goes by, not only our intellect, but the mistakes that we cause our planet continues to pile up. There has been a research in which how our society would fall through our economy, and it says our economy would only last up to 2040. Our governments will not only have problems with leading our economy, but the very welfare of the soil, the very earth we're standing on right now. Which is why I think globalization is needed in these types of scenarios. If I were to describe globalization in a simple way, I would describe it as yin and yang. You know, we're all good, we're all good, there is evil, and in all evil there is good. I really like this quote because it not only describes the globalization in a simple way, but it also describes humanity. But humanity is for a different topic. Now, to evaluate the worth of globalization to us, humanity. Like us, globalization has its benefits and flaws. One of the benefits why globalization is really a big help to us and not a nuisance is that it promotes unity. Globalization is the process of interaction and integration among people, companies, and governments worldwide. It's the process of international integration arising from worldviews, products, ideas, and other aspects of culture. In globalization, we share ideas, motives, and methods. If used right, it can help economies rise and could even conduct methods to have a cleaner and safer environment, like cleaning programs that Singapore does. As I said, globalization can cause an economic rise if used right. By countries sharing methods of economy, countries like America, Japan, and other rich or economically stable countries can help third world countries like Philippines and a few African countries. Migration is also a good method. The other benefits of globalization is that it gives employment and education. There are many good examples of this, like malls, supermalls, fast food chains, and other different international companies. And since globalization is a method of sharing knowledge and effective practices, for example, in economy, but uh, but there is more to it than the benefit of our economy. It can even help us improve our environment's health and help lessen pollution. In sharing knowledge, we can find more effective methods in lowering the growth rate of pollution, and therefore helping our planet flourish and live. As you can see, there are many benefits to globalization, but like all things, it isn't perfect, which brings us to its flaws. As I've discussed, globalization is a powerful thing. It can cause economic rise and help us with pollution, and help our planet flourish, but it still has problems. As to using it right in economy, the economy will not only strive but flourish. But if it's used wrong, it can destroy economies. Globalization has also been receiving hate by some people due to its nature of giving and renewing information and methods that contradicts things like tradition, even comparing it to colonization. But to me, it's more like modernization than colonization. Its purpose is to share and help growth of countries, societies. Globalization brings us together to trade and do business with each other, which is why globalization is a step to unity. Good night.